What's up guys, Jagira here. We're doing another video of For Honor, another post commentary playing the Lawbringer. This one's not elimination, this one's Dominion. I just thought it'd be a bit of a nice change, you know. Instead of having an elimination, we've now got a Dominion one. This one's pretty good. Spoiler, I ended up getting 19 takedowns. I was very pleased with myself. Anyway, so the start of the game, we're going off to point C on this map. This map is Overwatch. Ones I always try and hold is C and A, but I think B is just... A lot of people go C and B, but I don't know. I've never really liked B. Anyway, so yeah, got a Shogoki. I do not want to go across that area because he could only charge me. There, we're bullying a Peacekeeper. And now we get to bully the Shogoki. That was a good dodge. I saw him bend down as he's going to go do the charge. So I dodge out the way. He dodged. And the Valkyrie got the guard break. And the most beautiful execution. That just looks so wonderful, doesn't it? Right, so now going off to A, I can see one of my teammates is already dead over there, so I'm going to go to help the other one. My other teammate's almost dead, and they've just now been killed. I impale, Bushi, get a side heavy, and get that lovely execution in. And then I get rudely interrupted by this weeb over here. So he's guard breaking me. With Orochis, a little tip is just always guard to the top and guard to the right, because that's all they're going to attack you from. Yeah, parry the zone. He manages to dodge that combo pretty nicely. I get hit with the zone again. And while he's busy fighting my Orochi, I'm going to go res up our Fat Man. There we go. Fat Man has now been saved. So I'm now just staying on this point, getting my health back. Another good reason to stay on points is just because they give you, well, more points. Like, it adds to it an extra one. You can see in the corner, because I'm on point A, if you look at point A there, you can see it's got a 2. That 2 is basically because I'm standing on there, it's giving me an extra point a second. And plus, I like this one because I can observe the entire map and see what's going on. For example, on C, I can see that my allies are handling the situation relatively well. Yeah, they're doing fantastic, and this means that I can just stay here and gain points. Right, I was going to try and pin this Orochi, and I miss. So I'll try again. I do pin him, but I can't get him into the wall, sadly. So I think instead of charging after him, I'll let the Orochi and the Shogoki deal with him. No point having more people on him. Those two will handle it easily, and this means that I can stay here on the point and still getting us more points for the team. So we've lost C. I believe it is around this time. Oh yeah, I was checking to go see if that Nobushi was going to come up the ladder to this point, but they didn't. We've got C again, thanks to our Shogoki. So I now go off to go and help out our Orochi over here, who's now got 3 blue team on him. I missed the pin because they dodged. But don't worry, as we can all see, I did a lot of work there. I was very, very valuable in that situation. I pinned the Shogoki. That was a bad move by me. Because the Shogoki's got hyper armor, that pin is not going to allow me to move him. So what I should have done is gone in there and guard broke the Shogoki. Anyway, so they've been dealt with. So I'm now going back up to point A. And I'll basically just be doing that. Staying on point A, getting my teammates points. This also allows me to heal. And also feel a bit like a raid boss because they have to come to me to try and win. Right, there's a Peacekeeper, an annoying little shit. Guard breaks. So he did a heavy, and I thought he was going to do another heavy, but it was a light. Parry that attack. I swear that should have hit. He's out of stamina. He dodged that, and I guard broke him, yet he still managed to take out of it. Right, now the Shogoki's here. Get me revenge on. Even though I didn't shove him to the ground, it was still a pretty good move because I therefore got to go do my combo. Now, I didn't execute here, because if I would have, I knew he was going to go charge me. So basically, I wait for it to stop. As it goes to the charge, I can dodge, and therefore get the hit on him. Guard break, heavy, and I get that execution in. 2 people down, just by me. It's a wonderful feeling. Alright, so while the Shogoki's rezzing up our teammate, I'm running after the Orochi. And there's also a Peacekeeper there. Alright, this is where I use a bomb. There we go. Use your feats wisely. And I impale the Peacekeeper just as the Valkyrie throws a javelin. That was some amazing teamwork. And it also looked sick as hell. Now I've noticed that someone has took my point A, or in the process of taking my point A. This cannot be allowed to stand. So I'll go over there. Let's see, it's a Nobushi. Now the annoying thing with Nobushis is when they get revenge like this, and they will pop it, okay, all they will do is do their zone attack, which is that little thing there. Because it doesn't require any stamina, does a lot of damage, and puts a bleed on, they will just spam that shit like hell. You can see there my teammate died. Oh, I was about to get the execution off. Parry the top light. A little thing, like a little good tip for everyone against Orochis. They will almost always do a top light. I've never really seen an Orochi start off with a zone, but the top light double thing, they almost always do that. So just, you know, have that in mind, and you can therefore parry it and punish them rather nicely. So I'm going to C because we've lost to C. I want to make sure we always have at least 2 points. Yes, I know we have 2. Well, now we don't have 2. Right, there's a Shogoki. I really don't want to be here because of the only charge. I bait him. Tactical roll. And now we are ganging up on him. His peacekeepers joined the fight. Get the guard break. That. Shove. And you see, I went to go do the light, but I didn't realise that I gave him revenge with the shove. So obviously he managed to punish me and do a lot of damage. I do the heavy, mainly because the heavy for the Lawbringer, well the top heavy that is, will stun them so they can't see where your next attack comes from. Get the execution on him. And you see the Orochi right there, he came into the fight and he started with the top light attack, the double light. There you go. Let my Orochi kill him. And now I'm going back off to point A. Really, what you want to be doing is staying on a point, and if your teammate is losing their point, just rush to it. This is the reason I don't focus on B on this map, because you've got to go down ladders and all that stuff, where you just run across the bridge, get there, sorted. I'm looking at... Now, I don't know why I do this. I'm still trying... I look back at this footage. I throw a bomb down there. It was a waste of a good bomb, because it was only going to kill them if they were below 50% HP. Clearly they wasn't. So yeah, learn from my mistake, guys. Don't do that. And what's coming up now, don't do either. You see, I went to go rush to go help my teammate. One's already dropped, two's already dropped, he's about to die, and now I'm on my own. What I should have done, even though it was rather cowardly, is I should have run back and gone to my point. So all I can do now is just hold out for as long as possible until hopefully my teammates can arrive. I could have used the feat, the health regain one, but I chose not to. And there we are, first death. Quite sad, but at least I wasn't executed, so I won't have that extra penalty on there. So I res up, 14-1, doing pretty nicely. And I make my way to C, I believe? Yeah, I think I'm going C. Yep, definitely going C. So there's my Shogoki. That one charges. I managed to get the hyper armor off him. Now, here's a good little tip. Didn't know who threw that, and then I think, right, well, the only ones who have a fire projectile are the Vikings, so clearly it's our Valkyrie. And therefore, running through the fire like that is not really going to bother me. It does a little bit of damage, obviously, but it's not going to do a tremendous amount of damage. Right, so if someone's contesting our point A... See, this is a shame. Obviously, our Orochi didn't mean that. He wanted to help. But because he attacked, it therefore stopped me being able to get my heavy in and kill him. This is great. Pops the revenge and falls to their death. Yeah, that Orochi obviously was trying to help me. But sadly, because they attacked me, it stopped me being able to go get my hit in, which means they got away. But they still died anyway. Only difference is I would have executed them, so they wouldn't have still been alive. So here we go. Get a nice execution in on the Orochi. Send them flying. Shogoki tries to go get me, but they're out of stamina. And here I just res up my teammate. I'm not too sure why he let me. He could have done, you know, a guard break, a light attack, anything to stop me, but he chose not to. So I'm going off to point A, knowing my teammates, the three of them, they can easily handle a Shogoki. And then they put a little nice trap there. I back off. And I'm checking. Now because they run away, this is why I run through the fire and capture the point. Because I'll capture it and get my health back. As you can see, it's now captured. HP starts regaining. If they were staying there, then I wouldn't have come onto the point. I would have just stayed back. Here we go for the finish. And I fail. I call bullshit to the highest degree for that. So I try and get out of my teammates' way. Here you go. Pops revenge. Spams the zone. Because he gets poison on. I accidentally hit my Orochi there. Sadly they died. They get a nice parry. I parry them. Javelin's been missed. So this Nobushi's really holding their own. Parry the zone attack again. Should have gone for the light attack, which could have blinded them. Doesn't matter. Because here we go. This is the end of the fight. Orochi delivers the final killing blow. Hit him with a good fight. And 19 takedowns with only 2 deaths. What a perfect Dominion match. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed my commentary of this game. If you did, please leave a like, and if you're really enjoying my content, leave a sub as well. We've now hit 400 subscribers, so thank you to absolutely every single person who has joined. I mean it truly with my heart. Hopefully we'll reach 1,000 next one. That'll be the next goalstone. Anyway guys, I've been Jagira, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.